Alright everyone, I'd like to make a quick video and share some of my thoughts and experiences on this Devos AMPak 145. As you can see, I've already taken it out of the packaging and have used it on several trips. I've taken it down all the way to Baja California and all the way up to Northern California with it. So I've had it on several trips now. I have a lot of experience on it at this point, and so I'd like to share some of that with you. Off the back, as you can see, there's some information on the box. This is the box that the battery arrived in. Very basic. Includes this, I believe this is about 6-foot USB-C cable. A wall charger, 45 watt as you can see there. And the battery itself. The battery is pretty basic. One single button to turn it on and off. Battery light charge indicator on both sides. Okay. One for input, one for output, but I believe they're used interchangeably. You can use one side to power your phone or whatever else you might need additional power for. And as far as installing it on the Starlink here, real simple. This slides in, right? And I like to give it a quick tug, and that's it. It's held on by friction. You turn it on by pressing the on button, and you see the lights will come on. That'll let you know it's on. And as you can see here, the light, the on indicator on the Starlink itself is also on. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the profile here. Sitting flat without the kickstand. So that's the profile without the kickstand. Let me try to engage the kickstand with one hand here. Okay. That's what it looks like with the kickstand up. All right, and what I really wanted to talk about was how the Devos AMPak here can act as a voltage buffer for other power packs like this EcoFlow power pack here. One issue that I've had a lot with this Starlink is not a lot of power station will run it because of the voltage requirement. Requires a little bit more voltage than some power bank can output, especially when it's something small like this. So this EcoFlow Rapid Power Bank cannot run this Starlink on its own. I was hoping it would, but it can't. But fortunately, this Devos AMPak can act as a voltage buffer, and it will allow the Starlink to run off of the EcoFlow here. So let me show you that. Go ahead and plug that in. And I will plug it into the... Okay, so now it's plugged in, and as you can see, it is drawing about 70, I've seen it all the way up to about 100 watt. It depends on what the Starlink is pulling, so it'll fluctuate. But what you're seeing here is part of that power is charging the AMPak, and the rest of it is actually passing through the AMPak and powering the Starlink Mini. So I'll show you again. Okay, 70, 80, 100 watt. I think it might be topping out at 100, maybe because of the cable. I had a different cable and it was more stable at around 98 watt. But I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the AMPak from the Starlink Mini. And as you can see here, now all it's doing is charging the Starlink Mini only. So So now it's only about 40 to 45 watt. So that'll show you that what's happening is the additional power that it's outputting when it's not plugged in, it's going straight into the Starlink Mini and powering the Starlink Mini. So having the AMPak here really helps, because not only that you can use it as a standalone battery pack, you know, for mobility, you can actually use this as a voltage buffer to use other power pack similar to this EcoFlow here, and extend the usage on the go. So more mobile than having to plug in the Starlink to a larger power station. All right, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I wanted to share this information with everyone. I know powering the Starlink Mini hasn't been super easy. Some folks have to actually install a voltage booster just to get it to work. So with this Devos here, you don't need to do that. All right. And another piece of information I think it's important is how long would you better use or run the Starlink for with this battery by itself. I can tell you from personal experience, after using this for a few months on probably about 4 or 5 trips, we've been getting anywhere between 4 to 5 hours. Easy 5 hours with moderate use with just 1 or 2 devices. But if we have a bunch of kids on it, you know, we'll go through it in about 4 hours. You could get up to 7 hours if it's on standby parts of the time. If it's not being constantly used, it can run much longer than that. But if it's constantly running, if you're at camp and a bunch of kids are on their iPad or whatever they're doing, we could count on easy 4 hours up to 5 hours with you know, moderate to heavy use. One other thing to be mindful of is, as I mentioned earlier, this is held on by friction, so it can come on and off fairly easily. I do use this inside a bracket, a magnetic bracket on top of my roof. And when I do use it that way, I put a piece of tape, a white piece of tape similar to electrical tape, to make sure that the vibration from driving doesn't cause it to come loose. So something to be mindful of if you do intend to use this externally and mobilely, as I do. But it does work with just a piece of tape on there. It holds it just fine. All right, well, I hope this information helps.